Hey, good afternoon, neighbors. Tom Zapolsky here. I'm your board president, and I wanted to brief you real quickly on an activity that's happening this week. On Thursday, the 21st, 5:30 Panama City time, 6:30 Eastern time, we're going to have an out-of-cycle board meeting. The purpose of that board meeting is to hear from our attorney on the subject regarding the emergency access lanes, fire lanes, painted lines. They've been called lots of different, the same subject's been called different things. But this is just a very narrowly focused series of questions that we have for the attorney, where he will respond back with his answers, so that can help provide guidance to your board of directors as we navigate this issue, figure out what our obligation is, what our options are, all the things. Here's what's not going to happen Thursday. We're not going to propose policy and slip this in right before Christmas. We're not going to make a motion to pass or do anything in that meeting, except hear the legal opinion of the attorney. So I just don't want anybody to have any anxiety that there's anything like that occurring. This is typically done in a closed session. Human resource or HR personnel issues and legal matters are almost always conducted in a closed meeting for numerous reasons. However, because this has created friction and some anxiety and fear in the community, some frustration, we thought it was a good idea to have this done in an open way, so that when we all leave the meeting, anybody who wanted to hear the opinion firsthand has an opportunity to do so. And also to help control those that like to twist or say or share information that's maybe accidentally inaccurate and sometimes intentionally inaccurate. So we're going to do this in an open way. But again, I'd like you to recognize that that is the purpose. Us listening to the attorney, us, the board members, having a conversation with the attorney and allowing owners to participate by listening, okay? So you may have questions during the session, and I want to have a way for you to submit those. And so we'll probably receive those questions by way of email, or depending on kind of how that whole meeting goes and the length of the meeting and how it progresses, there may be an opportunity for clarification. Like if somebody says, hey, did you say it was Florida law we said to? But I don't want, and I respectfully want to manage expectations. I don't want owners to believe they're going to have an opportunity to address the attorney and to engage the attorney themselves and to get in a back and forth argument. We have owners who are attorneys. We have owners who slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night and think they're attorneys. And so we're not going to do that. But please, I encourage you to not let that frustrate you and recognize that this normally would have happened in a closed meeting where you had no idea what was said, and that this is a good thing. And so we want to encourage this kind of transparency. Oftentimes, owners have excellent and exceptional input on important matters. And so following that meeting or during that meeting, if you're shooting me an email or after the meeting, that's valuable and important to our community. And that'll allow us to look at that, send it off to the attorney for clarification or get back with you for clarification. But again, I think managing expectations here is an important thing. So I hope you'll consider, it's this Thursday, December 21st. Just along the lines of transparency, again, not passing policy, not considering policy. We're not sneaking anything in under the radar. We want to receive information early so that as we take a break and come back in January or perhaps at some point in February when we consider what to do, the board has had plenty of time to contemplate policy and what's good for the community, maybe go back to the attorney for clarification, make sure we're in good standing, come back to the board with that, and get this moving down the road. Because listen, before we know it, we're going to be at spring break and in season, and we got to get this squared away, okay? And frankly, it's a little bit of an anxiety, kind of dark cloud hovering over the community that we need to move through, and we're going to, respectfully and cordially. So hope to see you then. Thank you for your time and consideration. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know, and I'll try and respond just as quickly as I can. All right, thanks so much.